If you're in the market for a brand new Casper bed, what do you gotta know about their brand new and improved lineup? Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna cover in today's video. Hey there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, and in case you didn't know, Casper just basically redid their whole mattress lineup, and they have 5 new beds, which I'm gonna talk about in this video. So I'm gonna go rather quickly around each individual one, but if you need any more information about any of the beds on this, mattress guide, you can always check out our full reviews on those beds, and those will be linked down below in that description box. But without further ado, let's just get into this Casper mattress guide. Alright, so before I get into the Casper One Foam, the Casper Dream, Dream Max, Snow, and Snow Max hybrid beds, I do want to say that Casper did send us all of these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them, but if you order any online, they'll be backed by the following policies, starting with completely free shipping. These are all bed-in-a-box mattresses that'll show up right to your house in a big old box. All you gotta do is bring it inside and rip off all that packaging, and then the beds will expand in front of your eyes. Now with the hybrid beds, they'll probably get into their original shape rather quickly, but with that One Foam, you might wanna give it a day or two, or at least a couple of hours to fully inflate before you start testing it. Now once any of these beds from Casper are in your possession, you get a 100-night sleep trial. That's basically your chance to test the beds out in the comfort of your own home, and hopefully you do enjoy these mattresses, but if you don't, you can get a return option with Casper, but if you do decide to keep them, they're all backed by a standard 10-year warranty, and these are pretty similar policies that we've seen with old Casper mattresses as well. And if you need any more information about those policies, you can always check down below in that description box, but let's just jump right into this video and talk about the Casper One Foam, which will be the most affordable bed from Casper, and you might think this is supposed to replace the Casper Original, but you would be wrong because this is a much different bed. So if you look inside of its construction, you'll see 7 inches of their Casper Core support foam, which is basically just a dense support foam. Above that, you have their Align memory foam, which is basically a transition and comfort foam layer for the bed. And then on top, you have a responsive comfort foam, which is known as Breathe Flex foam. Now this Casper One Foam will have a different feel than a lot of old Casper mattresses due to that construction, and it's basically just going to be a dense, firm, neutral foam feel. So when you do go to lay down on it, in the past Casper beds were really soft and neutral, but this one will be a lot more dense. And this feel is basically due to that support foam and that memory foam transition layer, so instead of having like a really soft plush bed, this one will be on the firmer end of the spectrum. We would place the One Foam right at around a medium firm, maybe even a tinge firmer than that at a medium firm plus, but in general, it's going to be a great option for strict back or stomach sleepers or anyone who just wants a firmer mattress. In general, the Casper One will just be an accommodating foam bed, but it will be on that firmer end of the spectrum, and I will get into some of the softer beds from Casper later in this video, but just know that going into the One. This bed also performs great in motion isolation, so in case you're getting up in the middle of the night and you don't want to wake up your partner, this bed will be a-okay in that department. And in terms of price, I do want to talk about that, and I should preface this section by saying that mattress brands like Casper do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly, but this is as of when I'm recording this video, and you should be able to pick up a Casper One in the queen size after discount for right around the $1,000 mark. Before any discounts, it's usually the $1,200, $1,250 mark. But again, while we're recording this video, it's at that $1,000 mark, so you should be able to save a bit of money, and we'll have any discount codes linked for you down below in that description if you would like to. Now the next bed I have for you is the Casper Dream Mattress, and this is a hybrid bed by default. So in terms of this bed's construction, it has a thin layer of base foam, which is Casper's core support foam. Then above that is a layer of pocketed coils, which will act as the main support layer for the mattress. Then if you look above that, another layer of the Casper Align memory foam, but this has a zone support design in it, so it will be slightly different than that of the One Foam. And then on top, the main comfort foam layer is the Breathe Flex foam, which will be pretty responsive. Now in terms of the Dreams feel, this one is going to be similar to the original Casper. So it's going to be kind of the one-to-one replacement for that Casper Original, but it will have pocketed coils. So we would pretty much say it has a soft, neutral hybrid foam feel. It's going to be really accommodating, something that probably 9 out of 10 sleepers will really enjoy. And since it does have those coils, it will have a good amount of bounce as well if you're looking into that. Now, another area where this will be similar to that old Casper Original is its firmness. We would place the Dream right at a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Again, just a really accommodating firmness that should work for pretty much anyone, and that combined with that feel will make it a good mattress for either your bedroom or a guest room or, a kid's room, basically anywhere. Now this is another bed with really good motion isolation, and in terms of temperature regulation, we would put it right at neutral, and in terms of edge support, we would say it does pretty darn well. You know, those coils in combination with that foam will keep you sturdy on the mattress, so you won't be rolling off anytime soon. Now price-wise, this bed retails for around the $1,900 mark MSRP for that queen size, but as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to pick it up for closer to that $1,500 mark after discount. So, you know, it's not gonna be the cheapest bed from Casper, but it's somewhere in that mid-tier range, and definitely a nice bed for the quality. So if you're going the route of the dream, it's basically gonna be a bed with hybrid construction with that soft neutral hybrid feel, right around a medium, with some zone support as well. But the next bed I'm gonna talk about is gonna be basically an upgrade of the Dream mattress, and it's called the Dream Max. So it's basically gonna have just some amped up zone support and is gonna be a lot softer, more for strict side or combination sleepers. So in terms of this bed's construction, it has another layer of aligned memory foam, which will be a transition layer, and it will have some more amped up zone support design elements. So it has little cutouts in the foam to provide even more targeted zone support. And if you didn't know what zone support is, it's basically where the middle third of the mattress will be slightly firmer than the head and foot sections, just to provide a lot more support for your trunk and hips while you sleep, and it's supposed to keep your back in a neutral spinal alignment as you sleep. Now this might be great for anyone who suffers from some pain at night, maybe back pain, shoulder pain, or hip pain, something like that. That's basically what zone support is trying to mitigate. Now the Dream Max will have the same soft neutral hybrid feel as the Dream mattress, but it will have a different firmness. You know, we would clock it right around a medium soft on our firmness scale, so it should work for basically side sleepers or combination sleepers, or someone who's just looking for a softer mattress. This is kind of a one-to-one replacement of the old Casper Nova mattress, which was one of our favorite beds for side sleepers, so we can definitely see this bed slotting in right there and making a ton of our best lists. The major differences to know between the Dream and the Dream Max is the Dream Max is just going to be a lot more plush and accommodating with that softer firmness. As of when I'm recording this video, the Dream Max is going for around the $2,500 mark for the queen size after discount, so if you want to save some money with that bed or see the current pricing, check down below in that description box. Now the next bed I'm going to talk about is the Casper Snow mattress, and this bed is basically just supposed to help you sleep cooler at night. The Casper Snow is also one of the brand's first memory foam beds, so it will have a prototypical memory foam feel, but more about that later. Let's talk about its construction. So similar to the Dream, it has a layer of that Casper core support foam on the bottom, then pocketed coils above that. Then you have above that the Casper aligned memory foam layer, which acts as a transition layer and some comfort foam elements as well. This bed also has some zone support elements in that align layer. And then above that you have Casper's heat delete bands, which are basically some cooling tech. Then above that you have the bed's main comfort foam layer, which is a gel memory foam, and then you have a phase change cover, which is actually cool to the touch, wrapping up the whole mattress. Now like I mentioned, this bed will have a different feel from the last beds I mentioned and basically all of the previous beds from Casper, so it's going to be a dense memory foam feel. So kind of similar to something like a Nectar or a Tempur-Pedic, when you go to lay down on the Casper Snow mattress, it might feel a little bit firm at first, but you'll start to slowly sink into the mattress as it will cradle some of your pressure points, and it'll almost make kind of a little nook for you to sleep in. This bed also has a firmness that's a little bit on the firmer end of the spectrum. We would place it right between a medium and a medium firm on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And you know, since it is a little bit closer to that firm side, it might be a great option for any back or stomach sleepers, but again, since it is close to that medium, it probably will work for anyone. The Casper Snow performs well in terms of edge support and motion isolation, and we usually notice that most memory foam beds perform really well in terms of motion isolation, and this is true with the Snow mattress. Now we would place the Casper Snow mattress on the active cooling end of the spectrum, but just know that once you put sheets and a cover, duvet, all that stuff on your mattress, it might bring it closer to temperature neutral, but temperature regulation is pretty subjective based on the type of climate that you're sleeping in or how hot or cold you're keeping your room, so keep all that in mind. Now price-wise for the Snow mattress, you're looking at around the $2,000 mark after discount for the queen size. And again, if you want to save any money, check down below in that description box. But basically with the Snow mattress, you're getting a hybrid mattress that is around a medium to a medium firm on our firmness scale and has a dense memory foam feel. Of course, it comes with those zone support features and those advanced cooling features, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention our last bed, which is the Casper Snow Max, which basically takes all those special features and amps them up to 10. Similar to the Dream Max, the Casper Snow Max has another layer of aligned memory foam with those special cutouts to add to some more advanced zone support design. And it incorporates more heat delete bands, which should help make the bed a little bit colder than the Snow Mattress as well. Now, along with those advanced cooling features and the more amped up zone support, the main difference between the Snow and the Snow Max will be the firmness. So the Snow Max is between a medium and a medium soft, so a bit softer than that Snow Mattress, and it might be a great option for any side or combination sleepers, or anyone who's just looking for a more plush option. We tend to recommend anyone who is a strict side sleeper look for a bed that's on the softer end of the spectrum, and this might be right up your alley if that's you. And if you like memory foam, that is a plus as well. Now, as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to pick up the Snow Max for around the $3,000 mark for the queen size after discount, and we will have any discounts that we have with this Casper mattress and all of them down below in that description box because we want to help you save some money on your new mattress purchase. But that is basically the short story when comparing all these new Casper beds. At this point in the video, I just want to ask you, which of these beds are you most excited to try, or which one would you really want to try? Write us down below in those comments, and if you happen to enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, and you can always learn more about each individual Casper bed on this list by checking out our full review on our YouTube channel, so you can subscribe to the Slumber Yard for that. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.